bikes, more specifically this bike, which is my new bike. This is a Trek 7000 ZX. That's the ZX, right? Let me check. Yes, ZX. The sticker's kind of worn off on that side. This is an aluminum frame bike from Trek. Now, as far as we have been able to do with research, I've researched this, it's had a lot of upgrades done. So, let's see, where shall I start? Grab the camera and get started. Okay, so this is the bike. So, first thing, let's start right here in the middle of the bike. It's got a Schrader valve, for Schrader valves, pump right here on the frame on this bracket. I used that to put a little bit of air in this back tire. It was a little low when I went on a ride. It's got a bottle cage here. So now let's move down. It's got Shimano STX RC cranks. It's got a whole Shimano gear set. What we have here for pedals, I'm not sure, maybe Shimano, yes, Shimano pedals. This side is like a normal flat pedal. That's how I use it. Because there's weight on the bottom, from this, which is a clip for a clipped pedal, for like, not like a toe clip, but actually clipping shoes, because that's heavier, that goes that way. So when you put your foot on, if you put it on like that, you end up with your foot up here on this side. Sometimes you'll accidentally step on it and it will flip forward and you'll be sitting on that. Then you can just step off. And so, moving up into the back, we've got what I'm assuming is an upgraded seat. It doesn't look like the seat that's originally on it. It's got adjustments. You can't really see this, it's dark down here, in millimeters for your distance for the seat. This is a lock-in seat right up here. Lock-in seat. I don't know much about that. I think it's all the original gear set. Back here, same Shimano gears. The derailleur. It says handmade, hand-built in the USA. So back here we've got, of course, they're up here. Of course, it's upside down. It's got matrix wheels. I don't think these are original to the bike. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone knows, you can correct me. I'm pretty sure these are not original to the bike. It's got matrix wheels. And I can't read upside down, so I'm not going to try to read that, but I'll flip it. I'll flip it in post, and you'll be able to read what that says, because I can't read upside down. Like I said, it's got Schrader valves. Let's see. So now let's come up right here. This reflector's turned around, because when I went on a ride, we put a bag back here, and it hit the reflector. So I need to turn that back around. Coming up here to the cockpit area, we've got the Shimano rapid fire shifters. Now, I'll start with the most obvious thing up here once I move the bike, so we can get better light. And then I'll start talking about the cockpit. So, be right back. So now, moving on to the front of the bike. First thing, I do not think these are original to the bike. Crowbar handlebars. These are race 30 degrees. I don't think these are original to the bike. It's got Shimano rapid fire shifters up here. I'd say these are original Trek grips. They say Trek on them. I don't think these horns, bars, I don't know what you call them, on the end are original to Trek. I might end up taking them off. I don't like them so much right now. They're kind of nice for when I go on trips, to just give biking trip, to give a different way to grip. But if I'm like biking out in the woods, mountain biking, I've caught these on trees on other bikes. Filming in a basement, so there's a lot of noise upstairs. It's got Avid AD1 OL brakes. I had trouble reading that for a second. I don't know if these are original to the bikes or not. I don't think they are. So it's got these brake levers, the Avid 81s, and then I think it's the same, same Avid down here. So I don't know if these are original to the bike or not. So now coming down here, We've got the front shock. This is a RockShox Indy XC. It's got adjustable for, I can't remember what it's called right now. They don't leak. I checked under there. These guys here, what are these? The hubs are, I can't read. Parlocks. I don't know if that's for these wheels or if these wheels were built with these hubs and then this rim. So that's a quick overview of the bike. Now we'll cut to some riding. I'll show you how it rides. Okay, so obviously this is a used bike. I don't know how many owners. I'd assume I'm the second. It's in really good condition. So brakes stop you on a dime. Like way too much front brakes. All the bearings are good. Headset bearings are great. Crank bearings, wheel bearings, everything. It's very smooth. The shifters, it's just really well. I broke the chain yesterday. There was actually a crack. One of the links was cracked and it snapped. So I managed to put it back together, but I'm gonna be getting a new chain. I'm gonna get a new chain for it. It's got a slight misshift after that. I think a new chain will fix it because it's just a different size chain. That's why I haven't adjusted it. So yeah, I'll just ride around a bit and you can see what it's like. I don't know if I mentioned this before, the RockShox are adjustable. Rides really nice. I'm out of shot now. It's very getting shot. So I've got these shocks set, not like really stiff, but not super bouncy either. Because really stiff, it was just, I didn't like it that way. And really bouncy. This thing didn't stay planted around corners very well. So it's somewhere in the middle. This shock has some places where it clicks into, but it's also got in between, so it's really fine-tuned adjustable. These brakes are all adjustable. And like I said, I'll demonstrate. This bike stops. There was no leaning forward or anything there. It just picked the back wheel right up off the ground. Let me do it where you can possibly see. Yeah, the front brakes work really well. These tires lock up. Now, you don't really need them to lock up, but they lock up really quick. I like the brake levers. These guys I don't tend to use much, like I said. I'll probably end up taking it off, slipping the bars down, slipping the bar ends down, grips down, everything down. It shifts through all the gears well. It's very, I'll show you its hill capability. There's a big hill there. It's geared really well for going uphill, but also pretty well for downhill too. So let's head over there.